Many people will tell you that the years you spend in college will be the best years of your life. And it's true. College is where you make lifelong friends, you mature into the person you were meant to be, and you have a sense of freedom you've never felt before. But unfortunately, most people forget to tell you that along with the wonderful experiences college brings, it also includes many hard times, which includes sleepless nights, one too many homework assignments, and the struggle between managing your study time and managing to maintain some kind of a social life. On top of the stresses of everyday life, college adds a lot of pressure that can be hard to handle. But I'm here to tell you that everything will be all right. Although college can be really stressful, there are a lot of ways to manage that stress. And by understanding the different stresses in college and how they affect you, you can better handle these different stress factors and be able to enjoy your college years and be able to handle anything that life throws your way. Okay, there are many factors that contribute to the stress level of college. In 2013, the National College Health Assessment, which surveyed 125,000 students in over 150 universities, they were averaging about age 21, declared that 46.3% of all college students felt that their academic responsibilities overwhelmed their lives. This is due to rising academic standards and high levels of competition between students. And this statistic also reflects information gathered a few years earlier. In the 2010 American Freshman National Norms, they explained that students not only worried about their grades, but they worried about the financial burden that comes along with higher education. This then influenced school choices made by students. So their top choice school may no longer have been an option due to the high amount of tuition versus low financial aid offered. With these financial challenges, 51% of first-year college students had to get student loans, and 73% of students all throughout their college years had the opportunity to go to college thanks to scholarships and grants. All of these different stresses, will they greatly affect your body in a negative way? So stress affects your body in different ways. An online health article published August 25th in 2014 tells readers that there are different ways stress affects your body. So we'll start from the top. Your brain is the source of the central nervous system, and it's in charge of releasing adrenaline and cortisol in the body, which are naturally produced hormones. But when the nervous system fails to stop the release of these chemicals, it can cause irritability, anxiety, depression, headaches, and insomnia. So next is your respiratory and cardiovascular system. Stress hormones in the body can cause rapid breathing, to get oxygen flowing through your muscles, but this can greatly affect a person who already has breathing problems and struggles. But because your body feels the need to distribute oxygen so quickly, it can cause an increase in your heart rate, and this puts a lot of stress on your blood vessels, which can potentially lead to heart attack or strokes. Stress also affects your digestive system. Your liver naturally creates glucose, which is blood sugar, but when you're under stress, it creates an excess amount, and the amount that your body doesn't absorb can turn into type 2 diabetes. And stress also affects your stomach and increases your chances of heartburn and acid reflux. Now we'll take a step back and we'll look at your body overall and how it affects how stress affects your immune system. Cortisol, which is a natural hormone that your adrenal glands produce. It can be a good thing. It helps your body fight off infections and can heal wounds, but over time, if you have a lot of cortisol in your body, it can actually have an opposite reaction on your immune system. It can make you more susceptible to getting viruses, the flu, and the common cold. But don't let all this information scare you, because there are many ways to help you handle the stress that you feel. So there are a few basic ways to keep yourself from getting too stressed. The first is to make sure that you stay organized. The freedom that comes with your new college life also comes with being able to responsibly maintain your academics. By staying organized, you'll be able to stay on top of all your assignments and alleviate the stress of getting behind in school. You can do this by getting a daily planner and labeling it with all your assignments, your test dates, and this will provide you with adequate time to study, complete homework, and leave some time for you to socialize with your friends. Next, we'll talk about maintaining healthy eating habits. I know this kind of sounds funny, but the freshman 15 is a real thing. When I first started my first semester, I had a lot of stress. Being on my own was very overwhelming, and that stress led to stress eating. being allowed to a buffet-style dining hall, I gained 20 pounds very quickly. I started feeling very sluggish and unmotivated. And then once I realized my current diet was no longer working, I began changing my eating habits, and I noticed this positively reflected my energy levels and performance in school. Being concerned with the idea of competing with your fellow classmates can be very distracting. Make school fun, study with your friends, find a tutor, and don't forget that college is supposed to be very challenging but also very rewarding. Be responsible. College is nothing like high school. Classes have become more difficult, and the professor will no longer remind you of assignments and test due dates. So take a reasonable amount of hours that work for you and make sure you're comfortable with your workload. Balance your social life. Although making new friends is a good thing, focusing more on your social life than on your schoolwork can be bad and can lead to bad grades. Now, this doesn't mean don't see your friends at all, but just make sure you put an even amount of time into managing your friends and your grades. And don't be overwhelmed with the financial burden. There are a lot of websites that offer you the opportunity to get some scholarships and grants. Some colleges offer work study for students, and this can also give you the opportunity to study when there's some free time. And also, don't forget to manage your time responsibly. Keep a good balance between maintaining your social life and maintaining your academic life. So now that you understand that college can take a lot out of you, and for many different reasons, it can be expensive, it can be really competitive, and definitely stressful. But all the stress you feel can negatively affect your body. But now that you understand a little bit more about this stress, and knowing that there are methods to help you from feeling overwhelmed, you can have a better college experience and apply some of these methods to your everyday life. So stay focused, stay strong, and have fun, and I promise you can handle the stress in college and everything will be okay. Thank you.